What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. You know, when I'm filming in my bedroom, it can only mean one thing. We're here to talk about some swim. Today, we're gonna be talking about some brand new swimwear from Popflex. I actually introduced Popflex to this channel a few months ago. They're activewear, they're athleisure and things like that. Now they dropped some swimwear, which I'm really excited to talk about. So thank you very much to Popflex for sending out some sets my way so I can give you guys my honest review. I actually did get quite a few requests for this video. So without further ado, let's see what it do. Every piece you see in today's video will be linked down below in my Linktree storefront. I actually have every single piece in my true size small. All of these swimsuits are double lined. I feel like that's a necessity these days. I don't feel like any brand should ever have a single layer to their swimwear because, you know, you're gonna see everything. So basically what I'm saying is none of this swimwear is see-through, especially when wet. Double layer really just helps to conceal a lot. You're not gonna see your booty crack, you're not gonna see your nipples, you're gonna be good. All right, so we're gonna start with the first set, Floral Haze. They actually dropped quite a few pieces in this print. Let's see what we're looking at. Whoa-wee. Now this is a beautiful tie-dye print. All very light colors. It looks just like a bunch of watercolor. So for the Floral Haze print, I actually specifically chose these pieces. The Boardwalk Bombshell Bikini Top and the Crisscross Hourglass Cheeky Bikini Bottoms. Now this is a full underwire bikini top. My small fits perfectly for my bosoms. I feel like this is such a nice vintage style top for a few reasons. I feel like the underwire has a lot to do with that. This whole cut, it has a beautiful balconette design. And then the straps, they're actually very wide, but have a little ruching. So they come down, they lay very flat. There's no thick elastic band anywhere. It has a very ballerina inspired look, but if you know Popflex, you would know they love that ballerina inspired design. So you can really see that in this swim top. Beautiful support. I mean, if you have larger girls, these can be suitable for you. The underwire has a great amount of support. Nothing's drooping. If I'm lifting my hands up, nothing's gonna be sliding underneath. So I think if you need higher support, this bra really is it. The backing, they didn't skimp up here. They did not freaking skimp in that back. I didn't think they would. So they went with a laced up adjustable backing. We have a gold emblem logo, nice touch. What's really handy is there's a little tiny no slip gripping right underneath. I don't think it's totally necessary because I feel like the underwire keeps things in place, but it's a nice little additive, sure. One thing I did notice though, the seams right at the top here, I noticed some loose strings hanging around here. So I feel like this little spot right here could have used a little bit of a touch up. Not the end of the world, but something that I just noticed when I was looking down, like, what the frick? Yeah. Are you happy with my choice? Because I just felt like watercolor and this design of a top, a match made in heaven. Don't ask what this is. What the frig is this? I meant to go like that. Let's take a look at the Crisscross Hourglass Cheeky Bikini Bottoms. I actually did want them to be a little bit cheeky, just a little sexy. I like these bottoms because they are smack dab in the middle of their bikini bottom range. So it's not quite full coverage, but it's not ultra cheeky where you're seeing a whole lot of cheek. This is that happy medium that I'm very comfortable with. So you're showing a little something something, but it's not over the top. For me, I like less coverage when I plan to just lay out. I'm looking to catch a ray or two or three, and I'm looking to get as much tan on my bod as possible. So therefore, I want less coverage. However, maybe I'm smacking around a volleyball. Who am I kidding? I don't play that. I literally don't. Like, I don't like volleyball. I can't do it. I do love to swim in the ocean. Not very far because I'm also afraid of sharks. But when you're really moving around and jumping around, having fun in those waves, it is nice to have something a little more concealing so that nothing's rolling in, becoming a thong, and then your whole cheek is just shown to the beach. Everyone's like, oh my God, like what the hell is that? But that is just me. That's what I personally prefer in my beachwear. Crisscross is a really nice touch too. This waistband is actually inspired by their hourglass legging design. So it's nice to see them implementing some designs from their activewear to their swimwear. They're not sewn together, so it does come apart like this, and there is a seam at the top here. It's not digging, it's not uncomfortable. As you can see, I'm just gonna move around a little bit, kind of just do a little bit of this. I do feel it working its way in just a bit. It does tend to scrunch in a little bit, but hey, it's pretty freaking flattering for it being a moderate coverage. And I love the crisscross look because it comes high cut on the sides. If you see my other swimwear videos, you would know I really prefer that style for my short torso. It helps to just elongate my midsection and not make me look like I have zero midsection. So yeah, high-waisted on the sides here, deep V in the front. Perfect recipe for me. I do notice that they went with a tonal liner, which I'm so happy about because some bikinis I've tried on, when they roll, even just a little bit, and they have a white liner, it literally looks like a diaper. So if this were to roll by chance, it's all tonal, it's all blending in, and it's not an eyesore. Just wanna show you where the seams go right around back, almost like a V-seam on this swimwear. And then you actually have a seam that goes right down the middle. So a very nice flattering cut. They did a great job on the bottoms. Overall, I would say very true to size swimsuit. If you're in between, then I would possibly say size up rather than down, especially with the bottoms. I wouldn't want them any more snug than they are, digging anywhere, but right now they are perfectly fine. They have enough stretch in them where I feel like you just make it work. This is the I Need a Vacation shirt dress. Let me tell you something, girl. I need a vacation. Bad. All right, look at my face. I'm in need of a freaking vacation now. Vacation's all I ever wanted, okay? Vacations, gotta get away. I don't know if that's the, are those the words? This is in the color Coconut Cream. I'm wearing it as is. Obviously it comes with a belt because not everybody wants to just wear a baggy shirt. It is slightly see-through, as you can see. It's very lightweight, very breathable, nothing too heavy, especially, you know, you just came out from the beach, you're a little sunburnt, you got some salt spreading around on your skin. You don't want anything that's gonna be too dense and just suffocate you. So this very lightweight t-shirt dress cover up is really nice and handy. Great coverage from the back. Actually, it looks really super cute from the back. Looks more like a dress than anything. Once you look at it from the front, that's where you could see, okay, oh wow, that's like a long blousey dress. Okay. Why is my pinky up like this?
The higher you hold it, the fancier you are. Now that's fancy.
I could see myself throwing this on, looking a little put together, grabbing a mojito on the beach bar, you know, like Seaside Heights. Like I'm just going in to grab myself a nice cold mojito with that spearmint. Oh, yeah. Especially when they got that AC running on in there, when you're burnt and then you go into the AC. Anyways, I'm going off. I need a vacation. 100% sheer cotton. I know these are split sizes, so this is a small/medium, but say you're between a medium and a large, I would say grab the larger side. This does have the possibility of shrinking and you want it to remain oversized. If it shrinks too much and then all of a sudden like it gets a little too snug in places, you'd rather have that oversized, beachy, loungy, linen-y look to yourself. Up close, this is what the belt looks like. Really pretty color. It's like this creamy seashell design. There's no belt loops or anything, so you basically just tie it around your waist as is, but I do want to show it unbuttoned for you. I might like how it looks just open. What do you guys think? Something I almost overlooked, which, damn, I can't believe I almost overlooked it, but they're kind of concealed. You actually have two pockets down here. There's a pocket right here on the side and another one over here on top of this chest pocket. I mean, that definitely weighs it down, so you could put a few seashells in there, but I wouldn't put anything that's gonna weigh it down, you know what I'm saying? The collared sleeves are really cute too. You have two buttons, little V design right here. Obviously, this is the type of shirt where you can unbutton these, roll it up, have a bit more of a casual approach to the style. You could do it that way too. This is a very versatile top. Next up, we're looking at the Sandbar strapless bikini top and the High Tide cheeky bikini bottoms. This is in the color green rib. If you look up closely, obviously it's an all over rib design. Very tiny rib, but nevertheless it's there and you can feel it. It's very textured. This is obviously going to make the swimsuit a bit more heavy when you get it wet. Ribbing always does that. The inside is not ribbing. There's actually a very beautiful printed liner inside here. It's a very palm-esque look. They specifically say this is not reversible. However, the bottoms, like I feel like they could be. I definitely feel like you can reverse these bottoms. The top you can't because you have a full-on shelf liner in here, padding, you name it. The gripped bottom here as well. These little thin straps can come off and you can make it a completely strapless top, which is nice. If you look closely, it does come down and add a bit more coverage underneath the breasts. You have a similar backing as the one I just shared with you, the Floral Haze. So it's a corset lace-up design. I do feel like these bottoms run slightly big. You can see where it gathers a bit back here. Again, this is my small size. I feel like if you're in between, you can size down. I even feel like a little extra room in the hips here. I do love the high-waisted look, I do. The green is very beautiful if you want more of a rich palm tree look. Only thing is, if I really do move around, I start to get a little bit of a roll right here. And because of the palm design, it's a little more noticeable than the other bikini. That was a little more toned down, the color palette. So this one, you actually do see that light green pop, so you will notice it when it rolls a bit. I wanna share with you guys what it looks like inside out, reversible in other words. So I took the straps off. I actually think I prefer it strapless. Hell yeah, I do. I also really like the breakup with the pattern as the bottoms. Now I know they say this is not reversible. I think they say that because number one, you will feel the ribbing on your skin, which doesn't bother me one bit. I'm not even thinking twice about it. I also think they say that because now you have that gold emblem on your low back, not on the outside. And they probably want their logo to be seen. I don't blame them. But it's not bothering me either. I'm not feeling anything weird. I like this mix. So I'm gonna keep it this way. I actually really love the fact that they added in the grips. They only have it on the bottom here. They don't have it at the top. I personally wish that they added it on the top as well, just to help out in that department so it's not rolling or shifting around. If you jump and if you're moving around, I feel like this is slowly making its way down, so be mindful of that. I'm grateful they added it in here, but even then, as I'm moving around, it's not staying put. So I don't really think it's completely necessary down here, but up here it would have been a bit more helpful. If you're trying to wear this and tackle some waves, add the straps. If you're looking to lounge out and you don't want bikini line straps, take them shits off. Well, what do we have here? So this is in the color Cream Rib, another rib set, another thickie. We are looking at the Coastline cap sleeve bikini top paired with the Sand Dollar surf shorts with pockets. First of all, keyword, pockets. I'm gonna go for a swim. Oh, I forgot my sunglasses are on my head. Let me pop them in here. That's actually really helpful to have pockets of some sort, especially on bikini bottoms. You don't really see that often, so this is a nice touch. Does my phone fit? Not half bad, not half bad. So if you wanna walk the boardwalk, go for a walk on the beach, you have your essentials with you, perfect. These are as full coverage gets. Check out the backside. I mean, I am wearing boxer shorts, pretty much. I like how it gives that overall vintage look. As I'm getting older, I really prefer my swimsuits to be high-waisted. I'm glad they added in a variety of different styles for each of these patterns and colors, but I do have to say, I am getting into the fuller coverage. I just feel more secure overall, and I feel like I can do a lot more, put it that way. This is one flat color. However, they added yet another design inside. Can you even freaking see it? Tell me this ain't just showing up the same color for real. Now, I will do an up close showcasing of what this looks like, but basically it's similar to the green where it has the palm leaves everywhere. It's barely noticeable because it's this very, very light faded tan against this creamy color. So you really don't notice it. I got makeup on this because I scratch my face. My face gets itchy when I wear makeup. I scratch it, I get it on my nice. Now, something about these shorts you gotta know. There's a seam at the top, which is okay because it will help it stay in place and not roll. So if you're sitting, you don't want it to be too flush up against your skin. No seam would equal more roll down. That's great and all. However, they added it here as well. It's a little tight, a little bit, nothing crazy. It's not uncomfortable, but I do feel after a long day, sun and sand gets underneath this seam. But other than that, it is flattering. You still have a seam on the glutes here to separate just a bit. It's not gonna do a whole lot. Again, this is more of just a conservative swimsuit altogether. So the top is everything though, because let me tell you something. I would not just wear this style bikini top as a bikini top. I would 100% wear this with, say, a jean skirt. You know how cute that would be? Go out to dinner, because there's enough of a coverage in the front here, just like the green top you saw. It comes down a little bit in the front, rises in the back, lace-up corset design they just love so much. You have a very squared off neckline, removable bra padding, full shelf bra underneath, so nice moderate support here. And the cap sleeves are a great touch. It's a very wide neck, so it sits off very, very delicately, and it just gives such a feminine look. So I feel like I could absolutely dress this up outside of the beach. Outside of the beach, yeah. Just wanna double check the cap sleeves aren't going to roll. They seem to stay pretty in place. This too does have the grip, so I feel like it does a little something. As long as you're not lifting your arms up and moving, then it does nothing. If you just keep it put, you just wanna look cute going out, it'll stay. All right, you guys, so comment down below, what are your thoughts on the new Popflex swim range? So definitely check out the links down below if you see anything you like. And if you have any questions that I didn't answer for you, let me know, comment down below. Anyways, I appreciate you guys being here, and thank you so much to Popflex for sending these swimsuits out my way. My belly's roaring, I'm so hungry right now, so I gotta go eat something or I'm gonna pass out. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll catch you in my next video.